Hey y'all, I am back with another video. This video is obviously, you can see by the title, a Q&A slash makeup tutorial. I don't go super in depth talking about, how I do my makeup, but I do show you. You kind of can walk through it with me while we're having, a chat basically. So I hope you guys like the video, and if you want to see what I do, then just keep on watching. Alright, I'm just about to jump into questions and start doing my makeup like I would every day. I think I'm going to do an everyday makeup, and if I sound kind of funny, it's because I'm a little bit sick. I have some sinus stuff going on, so that's why I sound a little funny. But I have my phone right here with all of your questions. I love when you guys ask questions. It's so fun. I'm going to refresh it though, so it's questions that are just on here right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna start my makeup, and by the way, I'm in my living room because I don't know why. I just feel like I like this little background, and my room's not put together yet, so I want to wait until I get my room put together, and then I'll have cute little nooks inside my room that I'm probably gonna switch up backgrounds in when my room gets set up. But I just moved here into this new house in Auburn, and so everything's not quite put together. I'm still getting everything organized. So I'm going to start off by using the Fenty Beauty Primer. This is the soft silk one. I don't know if they have any other ones. The Pro Filter, I'm not really sure, but I love this. It's amazing. Anything Fenty Beauty is literally so good, so I love it. And I'm just going to put that all over my face, and it smells so good. First question I see is, have you ever had any plastic surgery? And I have not had plastic surgery, but I have lip filler, and I haven't gotten any more lip filler, but a lot of people seem to think that I've gotten more lip filler after getting off of the show, and I haven't. I would be super open about that. I'm not the type of person to hide stuff like that, but I do want a nose job. I mean, my nose isn't terrible. It's my biggest insecurity. I just hate the bump in it. So I don't know, maybe one day. Next, I'm going to put on foundation, and I am self-tanned, so this is a lot darker than my actual face is, but it matches the rest of my body. This is Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation in the color Golden. I really like this foundation a lot. It works really well. So I see a lot of, are you and Carrington still together? Yes, we're fine. Obviously, you guys know we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. There's not a label on things, but we are real people. We're taking it day by day. I've said this multiple times. It's just real life dating. We were on a reality TV show, so that does make things a little bit harder. There is distance involved, and that's also a little bit harder, but we're really working at it, and I appreciate you guys supporting us and keeping up with our relationship. It's great, but just keep in mind, we are real people. So, do you ever see yourself moving out of Alabama? The answer to that question is quite frankly no. I really love Alabama. I was born and raised here. This is ColourPop concealer, by the way. And I could not see myself leaving to go to somewhere like LA. It's a nice area, LA, and there's a lot to do, but at the same time, I can live in a 3-4 bedroom house here for what I would pay to live in a studio apartment in LA, and to me, I just don't think that's worth it. I'd much rather have my space and land, and I love Alabama. I love, I don't know, I love being close to my family, so no, probably not. To make that long answer into a short answer, no, probably not. I would not. And this is Juvia's Place concealer, and it's just a little bit lighter, so I like to put it right in the inner corners of my eyelids because that's where I tend to get the most darkness, and then I put a little on my chin, and then I'm just gonna blend this in. Why did I refilm the Q&A? Okay, because the first one, for some reason, I don't know what in my brain, I think it was the nerves of being in front. I don't even know why I would be nervous, honestly. I don't know why, but in the first video, before I said anything, I would go, yeah, so with my mouth like that, and it was so annoying. And I was rewatching it with like my roommate, and I was like, I cannot listen to this. Like, so many people are gonna be so annoyed by me. I don't know why I was doing that. I think I was just all in my head, and it was terrible. So that's why I'm refilming it mainly. I liked like the makeup look and everything, and then also I filmed it in my closet room, and I just felt like there was too much color in the background, that like it was taking away from the makeup and stuff that I was doing. So I don't know, I just didn't love it as a whole. There wasn't like a specific, like something happened or anything like that. I just didn't like it. Why was your visit with Carrington so short? This is a good question. A lot of people are asking that. Well, first of all, Carrington works, and I do too. I've just taken a lot of time off since I've gotten back. I'm setting my concealer and foundation with the Laura Mercier setting powder, by the way. I've taken a lot of time off, but he is still working. Like, you guys, he works full-time, so it's hard for us right now because he took off so much for the show that he needs to be working. And so that's why the trip was so short. Nothing happened. There was a lot of speculation that something happened, and no, nothing happened at all. Literally, it's just like he has to work. I have life. I have stuff, you know, that I'm doing back at home that I need to get done. I just moved into this house. Like, there's just a lot to be done, and you know, we both wish that I could have stayed longer. Like, I already miss him. We already want to see each other again. It's just, we have a lot going on in our own lives. Like, this is a big deal, you know, coming off of the show. We both have a lot going on. Have you faced any big challenges since leaving the villa? I'm bronzing my face with the NYX matte bronzer in the color medium. Honestly, I haven't faced any like physical challenges coming out of the show. Like, nothing, I don't know. Coming out of the show, you're on such a high being in the show, like, and living with all these people. You're having so much fun. You're being catered to 24/7, and you come home back to reality. And not saying that reality isn't as good, because I love my life. Like, don't get me wrong, I love like my life back home. I love my family, my friends. I was excited to come back home, but it's just a lot, honestly. And they prepare you for it. You know, we have psychologists and therapists that we talk to and stuff like that. But it is emotionally, it does take a toll on you, and it has on me. And especially because in the show, I came off as like super emotional, and I did have a lot of emotional moments in the show. But a lot of people don't know this. Before going into the show, I was suffering with like some medical issues regarding like some female stuff. This might help someone, so I'm going to talk about it. But I had an IUD. I still have the IUD, and I just couldn't, like, my body was not regulating with the IUD. And so I got prescribed, on top of that, more birth control pills, hormones to be taking. And if anybody knows, well, I know most women probably know how bad hormones mess up, you know, your emotions, your feelings. And so I was just so emotional, and I still am, and I'm trying to get over that. It's been rough. I'm like, been back to the doctor. We're working on regulating me, but it's been bad. So that's why I came off so emotional, and I still am. It has a lot to do with how I am right now. I've been in a funk. I've not been myself, I feel like. It's just been so weird. I don't know. I feel like a lot of other islanders can probably relate to how I'm feeling. It's just, I think it's normal. That is the biggest challenge I've been facing, is just trying to get back to my normal self. A lot of it has to do with the hormones, but you know, some of it might not be. I miss all the people in the villa. Like, it's just a different world now. It's hard adjusting back to regular life. Someone asked the question, how is your mental health doing? I know I touched on this previously, but I am doing okay. I'm not the best version of myself right now, but I'm working on it, and that's all that matters. I'm, you know, talking through my problems. I am trying to get back to who I was, but you know, it's a very different world now, and I'm trying to find my place in it. So that's the best way I can explain it. I'm okay. I'm not, you know, really super depressed or anything like that. I do feel down sometimes, but it's just because I'm trying to adjust back into this normal life. You know, everyone has issues. I'm not saying that I have the worst issues in the world, don't get me wrong. Like, I know people out there have it way worse than I do. If you are struggling, there is nothing wrong with getting help. I 100% support that. So, you know, if any of you ever want to talk to me about anything going on in your life, my DMs are always open. I respond to most of them, as many as I can. So just know I'm here for you. I mean, everyone has their bad days. I've been going through mine recently, and but I am okay. And thank you for asking that question, whoever asked that. I feel like that is super sweet that you're concerned with how my mental state is. Someone said, am I happy that Jaleb won Love Island? Honestly, I was rooting for them to win. So I love Justine and Caleb. They are amazing. They're both the most down-to-earth and kind people I've probably ever met. I love them. They're so sweet, and you can tell that they have something special between the two of them, so they deserve that. I'm so happy for them. I love them both dearly. I can't wait to see them again, so that definitely needs to happen soon. Next, I am putting on blush. I'm using this Milani Baked Blush in the color Rose. In the color Rose. I love it. It's just like it's like shimmery, so it's kind of like a highlighter blush mix. It doesn't make you look super flat. The color is really pretty, and I don't focus my blush like on the apples of my cheeks, because if you have like a round face, it makes you look more round. How many sessions did it take for you to get blonde since you were a brunette? Girl, it took so many sessions. Oh my gosh, it was literally ridiculous. Probably a lot. It took me a full span of 3 years, I think, to get fully blonde. So if you're wanting to do it, it's so worth it. It just, you have to take the time to get your hair very healthy, because you don't want to fry off your hair in like one sitting. I'm taking this Makeup Revolution soap styler. I'm spraying it just with some setting spray, and I'm going to try to do those like soap brows, if you guys have seen them. My eyebrows are already super big, so I'm not gonna try to make them like super fluffed out. So I'm just using this Essence Brow Micro Brow Pencil in the color Blonde, because I don't like my eyebrows to be super dark because they are already so dark. And now I'm gonna use this Essence Brow Gel Mascara just to set them even more, because my eyebrows, they move a lot. Does anybody else's eyebrows move a lot? Someone said, are you still with Connor? I was never with Connor. That's Mackenzie. You got the wrong girl. That's so funny. Oh, someone said, why did you want to go on Love Island? I think that's a great question. I never came out of the villa thinking like, oh, I'm gonna like be caring about followers and blah blah blah. Like, I really truly and genuinely went on Love Island to find love, and because I was a huge fan of the show before, like I really was, so that's why I decided to go on Love Island. I didn't have any alternative or ulterior motives for going on the show. By the way, I am using the Morphe 350 palette, and mine is busted and crusted. You can tell that I use this thing to death. I do like these light brown colors in my crease, and I blend them up, so when I put any darker colors, it just blends more seamlessly. Have I received any hate? Yes, I have. Sometimes I choose to ignore it, and sometimes I choose to address it. So just know I'm not the type of person to sit back and let people run over me. So if you have negative things to say, sometimes you just might get a message back from me. In all seriousness, this may not have been shown on the show. This is probably not shown a lot on my social media, but in real life, I have an attitude problem. I really do, and I'm trying to work on it. Carrington knows I have an attitude problem. He doesn't like it very much, but I am truly and honestly working on it. It's something that I need to get rid of. It really is. Someone said, what motivates you? Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes, like, I literally wake up in bed and I'm like, I don't want to get out of bed today. Like, I don't want to do anything. But honestly, when I think about it, and I think about everything in my life, I'm so blessed and so thankful to be here. And so I'm like, for all the people who wish that they were in my position, like, I should be getting up and doing the stuff that I need to get done. So, you know, for you guys motivate me and my family and my friends. But at the end of the day too, like, you have to be a motivation to yourself. Like, I wake up and I'm like, oh, I need to outdo myself. Like, I should be better than how I was yesterday. Like, what can I do today to make me better than I was yesterday? And that's kind of the mindset that I need to remind myself that I need to stay in. Because sometimes I don't wake up feeling like that. Alright, and then I took this darker color and I put it in my crease right there. And then I just put the same lighter color on my eyelids for now. I'm going to go a little bit darker. And then I'm going to do a winged liquid liner. And then I'm going to throw on some lashes. So that's kind of what we're going to do today. This is just what I would do like every day, honestly. This is the makeup that I probably wore on the show a lot. Except I sometimes did not wear lashes because I was lazy. And we only had 45 minutes to get ready. I've gotten people come up to me so much after the show and be like, oh my god, you're so much prettier in person. I'm like, oh my god, did I come off ugly on the show? Like, what? Honestly, I haven't even watched it back yet. So I don't even know. I've watched like clips and stuff, but I have refused to watch it. I don't know why. I just feel weird about it. Someone said favorite and least thing about Carrington. My favorite thing about him is how attentive he can be. Like, he's super, when he cares, and you can tell. Just like little things that he does to make me feel like he cares about me. Like, I know I mentioned this story before. I think it was on a live. And Costa Moore, he picked all the blue Sour Patch Kids out of the candy and brought them to me because he knew those were my favorite. When we were leaving the airport, he knows how much I love Dr. Pepper, and him and Calvin went to go grab something to eat, and he brought me back a Dr. Pepper without even asking me if I wanted anything. And that was, no, he did ask me if I wanted anything, and I said no. So he brought me back a Dr. Pepper without me even having to say that. And that was just so sweet. So he really is, like, he is the genuine, be sweet and amazing guy. And yeah, the least favorite thing about him, honestly, his communication skills. But it is hard being so far away. Like, we literally try to talk all the time, but it's hard. It is hard. We are both so busy, but we're working on it. We are working on it. Someone said, do I like country music? Yes, I love country music. I'm from Alabama. What do you expect? You can hate if you want to hate, but country music is good stuff. I'm using the NYX matte liquid liner. This is the only eyeliner I will probably ever use and love, because I hate when my eyeliner is shiny, like the vinyl liners. No, that is not it for me. I hate those. Someone said, when are you gonna see Kirsten? Be on the lookout. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Be on the lookout, okay? And now I'm just doing winged liner because I love winged liner. What is the current future for you in Carrington? That's a good question. And honestly, I don't even think we know. Hopefully, current future is us seeing each other again. I'm hoping early December. That's what we've been talking about. So he has a lot going on in his life, and so do I. But I miss him. I'm just putting glue on my lashes right now, and then I'm going to let them sit for a second, because I like the glue to get super tacky before I put the lashes on, or it just ends up being a mess. Lately, I've been using the black duo glue because I think it hides the band better than using like the just plain clear glue. My face goes pretty dumb when I'm trying to put on lashes. I look stupid. There we go. If you guys want another makeup tutorial, please comment down below and let me know what kind of looks you want to see, because I honestly love playing with makeup. I play with color. I just don't ever like really wear color out, but I love playing with it. So I'd be down to do some like colorful stuff. The makeup I had on yesterday was like a pink kind of look with some shimmery stuff. It wasn't the best though, because I literally did it like 20 minutes before going to church. I'm using the new Maven Beauty by Fashion Nova. It's amazing. Dripped Out highlighter. It's like the goldish one. Like, are you kidding? Out here looking like a glazed donut. Then on the bottom I use the lash stiletto just because I know this one does not run under my lash line, and I have a problem with mascaras rubbing off under my eyes and looking like I have black eyes, and I know this one doesn't do that. So I am going to, I've already started lining my lips, but I'm going to finish lining them. This is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in BFF, and it is my favorite lip liner. It's literally the one that I'm always wearing. Look how short it's getting. I'm depressed. I need to get another one. Everyone wants to know where the pink sweater on my Instagram story is from. It's from Fashion Nova. So if you want to go get it, it's last season though, so I don't know if they still have it, which is what sucks. This lipstick is Maven Beauty, also in the color Sus. I love that name. Someone said, were you shocked to see how Carrington was portrayed on TV after leaving the villa? And honestly, no, I don't think either one of us were kind of shocked about how he was portrayed. We knew that it was going to be like that. I feel like just from the hometown calls, I feel like we knew it was going to be a little bit bad. But honestly, I think we were both expecting it. Someone said, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is being kidnapped, because when I was younger, I almost did get kidnapped one time, and it was very scary, and even though I'm not a kid anymore, I still fear being taken. Alrighty guys, this is the makeup look that came out of today. It's something supernatural, something that I would do like on an everyday basis. I had so much fun coming on this channel and answering you guys' questions. I can't wait to bust out more content, so please leave some video ideas down below, what you guys want to see from me next on this channel. If you liked the video, subscribe, give it a like. I would so appreciate it, and can't wait to see you here next time. Bye!